What's up YouTube, it's MacBook here. Today I'm just gonna answer one of my most asked questions. I get a question a lot on how to make my intro, which I already said I made that in After Effects, Adobe After Effects. The other question obviously is could you make a video on how to make it or stuff like that. So the thing is, to make it, well, when I make an intro, or at least some of my intros that I made, I didn't make them all. In the beginning, I used templates for motion when I started off, when I wasn't so good yet. But anyway, when I make my intros in After Effects, I use a lot of time. I watch multiple tutorials. I don't do it straightforward. I'm not a pro in Adobe After Effects. So that's why I always watch a ton of tutorials and try to watch other people, what they make and stuff like that. While I'm making the intro at the same time, I'm kind of doing that at the same time. So that's why I don't make videos about that, because most of the time I take about a day to make one. Not on the actual process of making the intro, but with everything together from start to finish. I do a ton of different stuff, so that's why I don't really making tutorials, because I don't know everything out of my head and stuff. So that's why I don't really make those tutorials, and it would take really long time, even though I would only do the After Effects. So that's why I'm making this video. I just want to show you here what you should know about if you want to make intros. So first of all, you'll need After Effects, which is Adobe After Effects. So let me just go on their website. I got a really slow connection here, so it doesn't go as fast as usual. So if you go in their products, or just here, in After Effects, so it's from Adobe, you probably know it's really known. It's the same company who made Photoshop, stuff like that. So yeah, After Effects is a video editing program application which is used for special effects in movies, or you can edit in 3D space, and as well as making graphical animations and stuff like intros. So you can buy it here and stuff. It's really expensive here, as you see. It's $1,000, which is extremely expensive. You can try it out for 30 days. And what I did is I got a CS4 Design Premium, which is a pack which it's included in it in with student discount. So you should really get it with student discount, because it really takes off a lot of the price. So once you have it, anyway, you should know about the tutorials I go to, since I'm not going to make a full tutorial for each of my intros, because that would take me a day, as I said, and I'm not going to make a really long video of multiple hours. So you should really check all those websites out. The first one, which is really the best of the best, guys, is videocopilot.net. It's by Andrew Kramer. He's really known in Adobe After Effects and After Effects stuff. This website, guys, is really one of the best websites for plugins, or just footage, or tutorials. So they have products. I'll just show you their products here, their main products. So they've got a ton of products. The best ones to make intros is probably Riot Gear. Is really good. And for the sound, you can, for sound effects, you can have design sound effects, and Pro Scores is also for sound, but that's more like actual tracks, not really just effects, more tracks. Then you have Action Essentials, which is probably the most known. But that's more in movies. It's for fires and muzzle flashes and stuff. But now for the tutorials, if you just go to their tutorials, so videocopilot.net/tutorials, on the first page you have the newest tutorials. They have some really nice stuff. If you keep your mouse on the preview, you'll see a little preview of how it's gonna look. So he makes really great tutorials, and he already has over 100 tutorials. So if you just go to show all, you can see all the different tutorials and stuff like that. So that's why you should really check that out. So one of my latest video, which was the one with the paint, I got it from their tutorials here. It's not exactly as the tutorial because I didn't follow perfectly the tutorial, but it's part of the ride gear. They give you tutorials when you buy their products. They give you tutorials with it. Um, so they probably have it here as well. I'm not totally sure. It's about paint, but since I have a really slow connection here, it doesn't load as fast, unfortunately. So I cannot skip really through really quick. It should be somewhere here, but apparently I can't see it. Oh, this could be it. No, that's not exactly it. But if you buy Riot Gear, they give you tutorials, and whatever product you buy from them, they always give you some tutorials or tips you can follow. So you really should check those guys out. Videocopilot.net, and you can go into tutorials, watch those. So that's when you kind of know a bit about After Effects, at least the basics, what you can do. Then another great website is AE.tutsplus.com. I'll put the links in the description anyway, but they make a lot of different ones, different websites for Photoshop, but also for After Effects, and they also got some great tutorials here. Um, but they're more written tutorials most of the time, but sometimes it also includes video tutorials. Whether then, well, videocopilot.net is always a video tutorial, so I like that because you don't need to read through and you can say more and stuff like that. So yeah, I really recommend this website, as I said. Then this website, AETuts Plus, I'll put the link in the description. And then for like actual courses or like training, that's what they say, you can go to lynda.com. You can choose your software here, so Adobe After Effects, you just take the version you have, and it will automatically reload the page to that thing. And I recommend getting the basic training, which is called the Essentials training. I have it as well. I learned from that. I didn't watch the whole thing. I did watch a few of them, and then I just went on with tutorials. But here you have After Effects Beyond the Basics. So yep, that's more, even more than the basics and stuff like that. You have Apprentice Guide, so that's probably the basics. But what I have is Essentials training. So that's kind of everything. They go over every tool and stuff like that, what you can do with it, and they give you some examples as well, some files you can play with. But unfortunately, these are really professional tutorials, so they're not free. Whether than Video Copilot and AETuts Plus are totally free. I mean, you can just go on there. But this is not always free. Some of them are free, as you see, those underlined ones. They're free. But then the ones which are not underlined, they're not free. So more of the advanced stuff, they're not all free. But I think the whole pack, I'm not exactly sure what the price is. Um, doesn't say, but you can also buy them on in a box and stuff like that. So guys, I'm really making this video just to show you how I learned to make my intros and yeah, what you should know. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're gonna buy Adobe After Effects, wherever you buy it, even with student discount, I recommend waiting for CS5 because this is the CS4 version, and CS5 is almost out, only a few days, like 10 days or something before it comes out, so definitely wait for that before buying the CS4 version, because then it's like another $300 to upgrade. So yeah, for the tutorials, videocopilot.net, that's where I learn most of my stuff, guys. With the products, you just play head and stuff. I'm not gonna make a video on how to make a whole intro. I might do a video on showing the basics of After Effects. That I might do. Um, but I really recommend checking out those websites because they really help me so much, especially this one. This one helped me a lot. Video Copilot on that because he explains really well, and he gives all the little tips and stuff. So yeah, definitely check that out. And if you wanna watch my stuff, which is made in After Effects, you can go to my FX channel. Uh, Let me just pause this. So just if you go on my channel, you just click on the toolbar here, and it will bring you to my second channel, or secondary channel, and you can see all the stuff I've got here. If this, there you go. So this is all the stuff I made in Adobe After Effects mostly. But for example, when I started off here, I've got a little example here. as I said, my video connection is not fast or anything, but this intro I had before, if I just play a few seconds out of it, if it works. There you go. So this I had this this intro for a very long time in the beginning. So this is really easy to make, but it's not in After Effects. Unfortunately, it's in Motion, and all you need to do is replace the stuff, and you have your intro. That's how I make it. So if your difficult thing to say is when you start Adobe After Effects, it takes really a long time before you can do stuff with it. So you really gotta learn and stuff like that. So that's why most of the time it's quite difficult to make an intro with it. At least for me, it is still. I really take a long time sometimes to make them. But be sure to check videocopilot.net out. And if you buy one of their products, Ride Gear and some of the other stuff, they include tutorials with that for actually making intros as well. They've got a few tutorials for 3ds Max, if you have that, 3D Max, and Sure Target, by the way, Energetic Titles here. They've got a tutorial for that. That is really known on YouTube. I know a lot of people have that as well. So yeah, that's kind of it. I hope this video ain't too long. I'm sorry for not making a whole video of multiple hours. I hope all that helped you out. By the way, on my forum, if you go on my forum here, I'll try to make a section where there's After Effects tutorials. At least in design releases, I'll put, there's already Photoshop tutorials, which is empty because it's quite new. But I'll add maybe After Effects tutorials, so if you want to go check them out. And I'll put probably in After Effects tutorials also I copy from other sources, maybe the ones I used and the ones that really should help you. So that's basically it. Be sure to check out my forum again and m4cbook.com as well. But my forum where you can talk with other people and stuff. So yeah, that's basically it for this video. Thanks for watching again. Be sure to like this video, rate 5 stars if you don't have the new layout, but it should come out today for everyone. So yeah, thanks for watching again. Peace.